You too. Come on outside. Let's go. Good morning. It's got a little bit of a chill in the air. So let's see. It's 8:08. I slept in about 15 minutes. I should have got up earlier. However, I did make the lunches last night, so there's not going to be a panic, you know? Well, I had a meeting this morning, and it's canceled because my friend is not feeling well. She's got a migraine, so I hope she's feeling better soon. And all right, well, that cleared up my morning. I'm gonna have to come up with a solution though, because I was supposed to be doing, it was actually for a podcast interview that would be airing next week. So I might have to think about kind of a last minute interview and who I could interview. I've got a few people in mind. I'll get it sorted. So before I wake the kids up, I like to do just a quick check of my emails and my socials, just to make sure there's no fires to put out. Have a coffee, and then I'll wake up the kids. And it's Friday, so I'll let them sleep in just a little. Because why not, right? Hey, little sleepyheads. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, little sleepyheads. It's Friday. Good morning. Oh, what's the matter? Esme, it's your dictate today. The last day of school, Jackie. This is it. It's Friday. Just the last day. And then with the weekend. Alright, let's do this. I got the lunches. Would you like some peanut butter toast, baby boy? Alright, coming up. So I'm going to show you what I've got the kids going for lunch here. I actually ended up picking up some new stickers. I use the Planet Box brand. Anyway, this is Esme's. And today we've got sandwich, strawberries, part of a muffin she really likes. I did not make these muffins. Raisins, cheese, and some chips. He's got yogurt, some hot dogs. These are cooked and then just sliced. Raisins, chips, and cheese. And I'm going to put a banana in here. And then they each have a drink. Jax likes juice and Esme likes water. And that's their lunches. With it being fall in Canada, honestly, you just never know what the weather's gonna be like. Last week we were wearing shorts. 2 days ago it snowed. You have no idea. So the weather today, it looks like it's going up to a high of 14. Yeah. That's pretty warm, yeah. So I don't think the kids need to be super bundled. Just gotta wear light jacket. We'll throw hat and gloves in your bag because it's a little fresh this morning, but by the afternoon, you don't have to wear them. Cool?
Do I have to wear a jacket?
Yes. It's 6 degrees right now. It's not that warm. I'm gonna give them their vitamins. So they get a multivitamin and some vitamin D drops. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Do we do it? Haha. 1, 2, 3. No. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. Close. So it's our mission to try to get 5 fingers in there. You gonna have a good day at school today. So Jack has a beautiful hat from H&M, Roots, H&M gloves, Payless shoes, looking sharp, dude. High five or what? Yeah. Esme's outfit of the day. She has a faux leather jacket from H&M. This is actually a hoodie from Is that H&M or no? I think that's Old Navy, isn't it? Old Navy, some leggings, and some cute Payless shoes. Dude, you're gonna rock this day.
You gotta look here.
Oh yeah, ready, set. Good luck on your dictate, dude. You're gonna rock it. Bones me?
Bones me.
Mom's outfit of the day. We have a hat from H&M, jacket from Roots, some leggings that were relatively clean sitting on the floor, and actually, these are lined, guys. They're warm. It's awesome. All right, let's go.
Susie.
Let's go do school drop-off. All right, taking Nora for a walk. She's so excited. Oh, already had a okay, I know. Oh my goodness. All right, and I always listen to podcasts as I walk, so let's choose podcast. Got my trusty earbuds. A few of you guys were asking like how I love them. I love them. They stay in my ears perfectly. I don't know, they're just awesome. When I fall asleep in the bed, if I ever fall asleep with them on, they just fall out like it's, you're not gonna choke to death. It's kind of nice. Let's see if there's any new podcasts out. I tend to use Spotify, so let's see. Here's some of my favorites, and I really like Criminal, and I think that's what we're gonna do. I need to get to the new one. Where's the new one? Is it a good one? 23 minutes, that sounds about right. Let's do it. Look at all these leaves. Are you ready? Let's go. Breakfast, banana, English muffin with peanut butter, and do you see that steam? Oh, I love it. My desk is a little messy, but it's all good. Time to work. I'm so sleepy. All right, so it is 11:10. I've been guzzling some water. This is like my new thing. I fill this thing up with water and I just guzzle it because, truth be told, I'm starting to get a little bit of a headache. Well, not now because I'm drinking water, but I get half a cup of coffee in usually with the kids in the morning, and then I like to have a full cup while I have my breakfast, but I need water. So I start to get a little bit of a headache, hence the water. So I've had half of this. That's pretty good. Plan right now. Since my morning stuff was all canceled, I'm going to try and reschedule that one thing I was going to do. Anyway, it's always tricky, right? Because the types of videos I make, it's very like spontaneous, like in the moment type of filming. However, when I work on special projects like sponsored posts and campaigns, there's quite a lead up as to how that video rolls out or how that Instagram post rolls out. And I could really talk to you about that in another video. If you're curious, let me know in the comments. I never know like how much entrepreneur / content creation you want me to talk about versus just like living my real life. You likely like a combination of the two, but anyway, I could go into that sometime and just kind of like explain it, because I was just chatting with my dad. We went out for dinner this week, and I was saying how by the time you see a video, there's like at least 6 to 10, depending on the project, things that have to happen before that photo goes live. You've got like contract approvals, idea approvals, then you got to make the content, then that has to be approved. Sometimes there's editors involved. Like, it's quite a process, and I'm curious, like, I don't know if you might be interested, because I think sometimes there can be, you know, people, not as much anymore, but people who sort of hate creators who do sponsored posts, which in my mind makes no sense, because like, hello, it's free. Like 90% of the content we create is free. Can you just like be okay with us trying to buy groceries for our family? You know what I mean? You guys are cool with this. I don't really have anybody on my channel that like makes a big deal out of this. But also, as a creator, because 90% of what we do is not sponsored, obviously we have a huge passion for it. And when I do work on a sponsored post, I spend so much time making sure that whatever I'm creating is really like meeting in the middle with the brand and making sure that my voice and my authentic messaging is not lost during the partnership. And that's something my team works on, my management team. You know, it's very important, because without you guys, none of this would be possible. So I want whatever I'm working on to really like be clear for the brand and be clear for my voice. Does that make sense? Anyway, I've already started talking about it, so we'll have to like dive deeper another time. But yeah, so that's a lot of the stuff that goes on behind the scenes. It's a lot of like managing emails, back and forth on collaborations. And this is a lovely busy time of year. It's like the best. It's just so cool. Here's the thing. And then I'm going to go upstairs and start getting ready, because I am going to film a video for next week. But it's all about perspective. Sometimes I get overwhelmed. I have a list, like, just for fun. This is like all sorts of campaigns that are coming, which is very exciting. But also a little bit like, there's so much to do, because you can truly only do one thing at a time. Maybe 2 if you're listening to a podcast. But what I do is I go, Amanda, you tackle one thing at a time. You do it by prioritizing, and then when you're feeling overwhelmed, you pause and you take a moment of gratitude, because 6 years ago, this wasn't my job. 4 years ago, I wasn't making any money. And 3 years ago, my life changed forever. And it's like, this is a good problem. And I'm so grateful for what I get to do, and like to have communication with you guys, to have the freedom to like have a village that I can come to, feel accepted and loved, share ideas, be challenged, create content that is relatable to this season of life for a lot of us. And impact is like, what's the problem here? You're feeling a little stressed because you have some work to do? Girl, it's just, that's what you gotta do. You know what I mean? So one foot in front of the other, and you just tackle that mountain bit by bit. Am I right? Am I right? All right, shower, makeup, hair, let's go.
It was a horrific murder in a part of the country where there were hardly any murders at all, and certainly not any murders like this.
So if you saw Monday's video, I did how I curl my hair, and I think today I'm just gonna blow dry it. It's straight. I've added some volume. It's nice and clean, and I don't want to add any hairspray to it right now because I kind of want it to last for the weekend. Do you know? I'm just gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna throw on some natural makeup, and then I'm gonna hopefully film a video. So I am like taking this day and owning it basically. All right, I'm ready. So I've just ironed my shirt so it looks a little nicer on camera, and I'm wearing some stretchy pants because you know what? I want to be comfortable. Getting a little thicker for fall here, so my pants are a little tight. I haven't had a chance to work out as much. It's a little bit frustrating. But sometimes when you gotta prioritize, that's the first thing to go, unfortunately. That said, when Dean is back, my plan is to actually join a little gym that's close by. It's pretty cheap. I think I could make it work because it's more flexible with hours, because I was going to a place where I was taking classes, but the times of the classes don't always work with my chaotic life right now. So anyway, I'll keep you posted on that. All right, now to set up the camera, let's do it. Oftentimes I like to film in this chair just because I get such great natural light coming through. You can see my podcast mics I haven't put away, oh well. But anyway, I don't think I'm gonna set up a light, so what I do is I take the camera that I'm actually filming on, I put it on the tripod, and then I just see what does the natural light look like, or do I have to set up my lights kind of thing. This is some footage. This is how I would set it up, and I feel like it's a little dark right here. So I am, actually, let's see if I turn this on. Does that fix it? Actually, it kind of does. Maybe I'll turn on the other one. Let's see. It's amazing what a little ambient light can do, but I don't want, see that little light in the corner right there? I don't want that to pull focus. So if I just, there, that's kind of nice. And then by the time we color correct and all of that, it should look pretty good. Stay there. All right, gonna make some lunch, charge this camera because the battery's dying, and then just maybe take a moment of pause before I go get the kids from school. That would be a dream. So I've made a salami sandwich with mustard and spinach and Hungarian salami, and then I am kind of hungry today, to be honest. So because I know I'm not getting enough and much things in my life, I'm gonna have a smoothie. So I'm doing this Sun Warrior blend. It's a plant-based organic protein and vanilla. Scoop of powdered peanut butter. Very heavy-handed cinnamon. We have half of a banana, some ice cubes, and 1 cup of milk. And that's it. Bon appetit. So we're going to McDonald's. We're after school. It's Friday.
I never gone to the toy store.
Daddy said the kids could get 2 toys, or a toy each, or maybe something to share. So we're gonna go check out the toy store. And we're off. Friday. In line at the McDonald's drive-thru. Okay, so we gotta put the batteries. Oh, did I drop? No, here they are. All right, so batteries. 1, 2. This must be. Oh!
I think
This
that's.
is Jack's toy. Are you ready?
No,
It's on.
Yeah, it's on. It's on. I think it's on.
All right.
It's on.
So Jack got a little spider. Esme got some other toys. Let's see.
What? And that can go out.
That's awesome.
Out of here!
Oh my God, he's spit. Oh, look at that. How do you get that to work?
Oh, so you gotta put this at that.
Nora's like, what is this?
Can I try?
He's just playing with it. Give him a second. Remote control web attack. Web swoops and retracts. So Esme got...
I can play with this one.
God, I gotta do some tidying up in here. Okay, so you got the Gleamer.
Yeah, and look what it does. You can play games with it like this. You have to push its good one.
Cute. And then she got this little guy, which is like, I don't know, like a little wrist friend.
Yeah, you can put it on your shoe.
Well, I just, let's see, it's 7 p.m. Right from after school, we went and got some takeout, which was great, as you saw, and then picked up the kids a toy because Dean said they could each get a toy, so they did, and they're happy. They're also very tired, and everyone is like just chilling with an iPad right now. It's about 7 o'clock, and I just spent the last 45 minutes doing some work, which I normally do not do. I try not to work in the evenings, but you know what? It's becoming a very busy time of year. And next week, or actually this weekend, I'm speaking at something on Sunday, and then next week I'm away for 3 days, and it's like, that's a lot of time for me not to be at home taking care of business, and so I just have to do a little bit of proactive work, and I'm really proud of myself because I am like 3 videos ahead of the curve, which means I don't have to panic before or after when I come back from my my little conference next week. Whew. Thank goodness. I'm so glad that in a way that my plans were canceled this morning because I got a ton of work done instead of spending 2 hours driving. So that's awesome. Just took the did I take the garbage out? No, I took all that recycling out. I had tons of recycling all of a sudden. So that's all been taken out. I'm making Esme some bacon. It's kind of a weird dinner night. Whatever, it's Friday. Eat bacon, I don't care. I'm gonna do a little tidy up the kitchen, do the dishes. I always like to go to bed with a clean kitchen. The rest of the house can be kind of, but I tend to pop on an iPod, a podcast, tidy. So by the time I go to bed, my house is like tidy, you know? Kitchen is clean. The dog has been fed. I would really love to pass the vacuum, but I've got one kid in there and one kid in there, and you know what? The vacuum can be pretty disruptive, so I will do it tomorrow. But I feel pretty good. I got a lot of, I cleared the table. Starting the weekend with a clear table is like, it's really good. So you know what, you guys, I think I'm gonna wrap up the video right now. All I have left to do is get the kids into their jammies, and let's see, it's 8:30 and it's Friday, so I think I'm gonna let them stay up a little later. I usually start the whole like winding down bedtime situation like about half an hour ago. I'll let you out just a second, but it's the weekend and they can sleep in, so it's all good. And I'm up early on Sunday, so this will be our fun night. So I'm thinking jammies and maybe a little bit of a TV, a movie. That's what I'm thinking. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.